Welcome back to Dive Twang. I'm Dave. Just a real quick check in with this rhythm today. I've gotten a lot of requests lately about, hey, show us some of the grooves that you do on the backing tracks and stuff. And we love playing over the backing tracks and doing the soloing stuff, but, I'd like to be able to have a better look at some of the rhythm stuff too. So, great comments, good idea. We're going to do a few of these. We're going to be short. We're just going to slow them down and just talk a little bit about it, but really more of a play along and just try to pick up on it. Let me know in the comments how it goes. But here's how we're going to break this one down. First, we're going to put this track back on. Now, if you have some looper or even a metronome or a drummer or whatever you're doing, that you can raise and lower the tempo, then great. That'll help. But also do some work off to the side without any guide or click or metronome, right? Where you just have open space to really explore it and then move it into that structure and see how that works, right? Because both things will benefit you. So first thing we want to look at is where the snare is. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and just start with that. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. I'm just using these chords for the demo. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, and notice I'm squeezing down here. Now this is something that gets kind of overlooked a lot, I think. This hand is, everybody thinks, oh, it's about, I gotta monitor what's going on with this. Not really, because a lot of this is kind of just automated. You're kind of just going, right? I'm not even making a chord, and you can hear that 1 and 2 and oh, right? It's when you squeeze down here that the sound comes out. Right. Now, after a while, you don't have to, chug a lug it as much down here. You can kind of, pull back and maybe not even hit it part of the time. But that internal rhythm and that movement, even in your hand, can still be there. Okay. Now, that's kind of a skanky groove, just hitting on the 2 and the 4, like the snare in a loop like this. And, right? But here's what makes it groove. Okay, so what's going on with that? Slow this way down, and if I go from 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and counting to 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a, okay? Now check this out. You gotta slow it way down. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E. I'm playing the first half of the measure, 1 and 2. Still the same as, just going the kick drum and the snare. On that second half, I'm going on 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Okay, now that dank, that's what gets it going. That's the spark. Some of you said like, oh, we're going to band practice and we're getting into this jam stuff and it's a blast. But, we're kind of, it seems like we're playing the same rhythm a lot and stuff, Just a little thing like that you inject into that groove will spark the whole band, right? Hi-hat just start, it'll inspire a little bit of funkiness and mixing it up, right? You get some good communication going if you're playing with other musicians. And then, just in your own playing by yourself or with backing tracks and so forth too, if you're making your own loops, spice it up a little bit, right? The only other thing I did in that demo was a little bit of we're going to do more videos like this where we get into some of the more of the action on different chords and what you can do on this kind of bar chord and this kind of a minor chord and a major chord. And then you'll have kind of a vocabulary of those sorts of riffs. But just for now, if you're ambitious and you're feeling that groove, you're getting up, you're surfing that, okay, right? You can try this one. So there, I'm doing everything's the same till I get to that fourth beat. Instead of going 3E into 4E into, I'm still doing the 3E into, kind of sneaking that in there, right? Sort of like this. 1, 2. Right, it's just that old hammer from the second degree of the C major, right, to the up to that third with the major third of C. And just see if you can get that going around, Do this a little bit at a time. Do it, a little bit today, then do something else, do a bunch of other stuff. Come back and do it a little bit tomorrow. Don't try to take it on all at once. It just doesn't work out that way. But mix it into your practice routine and then see if you can get some drum loops going and see what that's like. Let me know how it goes. I'll talk to you soon.